Good morning, everyone. This is Jessica with Whispers of Grace Healing. I am here today to do the collective reading for March 26, 2019. So these will be general readings. They may not apply to everyone, but these are messages for your highest good in order to stay attuned with either your divine life purpose or tuned into the love of the universe for today. So please take what resonates, leave what does not. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you've been here before, much love and many blessings as always. So let's see what we got going on. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want updates of when I'm going live or when I post a video. Hi, Carly. Hi, Cecil. How are you doing, love? I don't even know if I'm saying your name right, but you know who I'm talking to. Hey, Cynthia. All right, so what's our first message? A lot of what was coming out yesterday too, so obviously that is kind of carrying over. So let's see. Do the work, cooperation instead of competition, have courage to ask for and accept help, and God is your source. So, a lot of the messages that I've been receiving lately, it is really time for us to really step into our own power, right? And not be like so judgmental of where we stand, not only for ourselves, but within society and our relationships. Awesome. Good morning, LV. Hey, Sheila. Love you, sister. But it's really one of those times where we need to start doing the work to see where we feel like we're lacking in any area. And a lot of it is those core beliefs, okay? Whether we feel like we're not good enough, we can't be our authentic self because we'll be judged or rejected, no one's going to understand, that kind of thing. So if that is something that you've been kind of battling lately, it's really important for you to get to the core of the issue and figure out why you're feeling that way, because usually it is the insecurity issues, and we don't need to feel insecure because on an individual basis, we are the only ones that can show up with our light, right? We are the only people that possess the certain qualities that we were given to do what we do. So there's no reason to compare yourself or to be jealous of anyone else's successes or, your failures. It is all a learning process. It is all for education and all for your soul's evolution. So if you need help with something like that, have the courage to ask for help and have the courage to receive it. There is nothing wrong with reaching out for help from someone who might be able to help you through that process. Maybe it's just a friend with a lending ear, or someone who might be a little further along on their journey that can help you walk through the processes. Because listen, I'm a digger. I dig for information, not only with my clients, but with myself. And I am very passionate about what I do. So like even a session that I was doing last night, like I think she was having a hard time realizing the messages that were coming through because she was focused on what she wanted to hear, but in reality, it was what she needed to hear. And a lot of it was due to the work inside, right? You can only push it off for so long. And then you're going to realize that you already have that God source within you. So there's no reason to feel any sort of lack or any sort of indifference, because you are exactly what you need to be. And that's it, right? We don't need to give ourselves this, this down talk of, well, you should have done this differently, or whatever the case may be. You did the best that you could with the information that you had at the time, right? So make sure that you're being gentle and compassionate with yourself going through these processes. Don't be afraid to dig for the information. And listen, I love getting to the core of the issue because that's where the problems lie, my friends. So listen, if you need a good friend to get to the core of the issue and make I'll push and prod until I get the answer. That is what I do. So good morning, Jason. Yes, there you go, Sheila. So there's a confirmation. So this is that time to truly embrace the light within, okay? Do the necessary work, whether it be meditation on your end, getting readings, regression work, whatever the case may be for you. But you do not have to compare or compete with anyone in your environment. And you also don't need to compete with yourself. Matt and I were having this conversation the other day where he was like, I don't compare myself to the old me or try to keep tabs of how far that I've come, because I feel like it's a imbalanced system, right? And I completely agree with him. I don't compare my new self to my old self, because there is no comparison. I can't even really remember, I mean, besides me being a hot fucking mess, having a lot of self-doubt and insecurity, little to no worth, right? Like, I mean, I was lost. I was completely lost. And not that long ago, but it seems that this new Jess that has stepped up to the plate, there is no comparison. So why even look back and be like, oh, well, I should have known that sooner? No, I am exactly where I need to be in this God-given moment. And I would not change a single thing, not 1 ounce of pain that I have been through that has led me to this moment right here. Because if not, I would not be able to help y'all. So that's how I look at it. So yes, very strong messages today, my friends. What's on the bottom of the deck? Let go of guilt. See, let go of guilt. There's no reason to feel guilty about anything that you have done, should have done, the coulda, woulda, shouldas. There's no point. Just know what. It's one of those things. You can reflect on the past and be like, okay, well, I should have done that differently. Now, if that is the case, then take the learning experience, but don't beat yourself up over it, and don't feel so guilty about not knowing the information there. But that's why you do the work. If you do the work and constantly evolve and grow, then you'll have the tools you need to get through any similar situation. And the more you raise your vibration, the less situations you're going to go through like that. Okay. So a door to the infinite. Listen, there's so much about this portal opening, these gateways, these doorways, these opportunities. This is giving you that opportunity, okay? This energy, doing this work, moving into this space, is opening this portal for you, and it's allowing you to release this energy, these blocks, these speed bumps, these burdens that you've been carrying for so long. It's giving you a chance to release that in order to know that you were never truly alone. Because I know that I've talked about this before. An empath, before their awakening, usually go through this. No matter how many people, they can be surrounded by a room full of people and everyone saying, you're a beautiful, loving person, blah, blah, blah. And we're like, I feel completely alone. I don't feel understood. I'm not appreciated. And it's because we're not appreciating ourselves and our God source, right? So this is giving you that opportunity to realize that you were never alone. You just weren't open enough. You didn't see the signs and synchronicities. You were so lost inside that no matter who came into your life, it wasn't meant for you because you weren't in tune with self. And this is part of that awakening process. Okay, it's turning that heart light on, seeing, allowing your angels to support you through the process. Okay, and listen, when you learn to let go, whether it be the attachment to the outcome, attachments in general, the beliefs, the patterns and habits that you keep on carrying, and you know it doesn't work for you anymore, but you don't know any different, that's where the work comes in, y'all. So there's that sense of surrender, allowing the doors to open up in your favor, giving you that chance to release these burdens that you've carried in order to evolve to the next phase. This is that ascension, that is this awakening, this awareness that, wow, I am awesome. I am beautiful. I am capable. I am deserving. And that's that moment, y'all, that we realize, damn, I had this all along. Why did I ever doubt myself? Why did I ever let other people dictate what I should or should not be? This is your time. Okay. So I'm so glad too. All right. So what do we got here? Let love be your beacon, heighten your vitality, be in service, and love matters. All right. So listen, y'all, when you are following your heart, you are always doing the right thing. Okay. It doesn't matter the outcome. It doesn't matter what happens afterwards. In the moment, that's where our power is. Let love be your beacon. Always be in service, not only to yourself, but to others. That's going to heighten this vitality around the world and allow our vibrations to literally change what is happening in our environments. When we are being in service, being in the state of compassion and gratitude, we always know that no matter what it is, when we are doing things out of love and out of service, we can make a new world. We can make a new, like, okay, yesterday, I don't know how many people are friends with me on Facebook, but I actually witnessed a homeless man get hit by a car yesterday. And I was so worked up over it, y'all. Like, seriously, the Aries energy was like flaming. And it was going between anger and compassion. Like, I just wanted to take care of this man and make sure that he was okay. But then when the asshole that hit him came back around to yell at him, I literally chased him on foot while he was trying to get away in the car. And it's like, you know, no matter what, my first priority is to make sure this man is okay and taken care of. We probably changed his day, because I can tell you right now, good morning, Lachey, he felt alone. He felt lost. He felt completely helpless because he just lost everything. The little bit of stuff that he did had, that he was so like, I mean, that's all he was worried about. He didn't care that he hit his head or laid out on the ground or that he just got hit by a car. All he was worried about was his few belongings. The only thing he had to his name, right? So it's like, we'll take care of that. It doesn't even matter. Just make sure that you're okay. And that's what I'm saying. He probably felt more alone than he ever has, but there are several strangers that have never even met this man that came together to make sure he got what he needed to go about his way. And that, my friends, is what love truly is, right? You can turn a bad situation into a good one and let someone who probably feels more misunderstood than most people to know that they are loved, that they are supported, and that they are being prayed over. So like that, it doesn't matter what the circumstance is. You always have a chance to make a difference. Okay. So do that for yourself, do that for others, and always be in service and alignment with love. Okay. So, all right. Oh, I already did those. Okay, so this is going to be the theme for today. Yeah, me too, Carly. I saw it happen in my rearview mirror, and I was so upset. I immediately turned around, and it shocked the hell out of me. I was not. I mean, it took me hours to come down, and then I had a personal reading I had to do. It's like, But, we're placed in people's lives for a reason. And listen, there's at least 5 of us that stayed until the cops actually found the guy and, make sure that this man was taken care of. And it was just, blew my mind that some people can be so insensitive. But there's this one man, this one person, and that's what I'm saying. Like when we look at the chaos in the world, there's one person that tried to disrupt the peace, right? Was being a complete asshole and had no concern for human life. But there were several other people who were in alignment with love and gratitude that could come to this man's aid. And even though none of us have ever met each other, we were all just like friends and, whew, we got you. It's okay. So as much as it is easy to focus on the asshole that created all this chaos, it was even more beautiful to see the people come together for the common good. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we have to focus on, is when we are in service and we are in alignment, we can see the beauty in the situation. And even though it was a very traumatic experience, I think for everyone involved, it was one of those moments where you could really feel God working. You know what I'm saying? Because we probably made a difference in that man's life, and he might forget about it. He might not, but I choose to believe that he will remember that day. Because listen, this is the second time he's been hit by a hit and run and just this month. So he's like, this is what always happens. People run me over and no one does anything. No one cares. And it's like, we all just flocked to him and it was like, but we care. We care. We care about your safety. We care about your well-being. It's going to be okay. We're praying for you. We got you. So, I choose to think that he will remember that and take that with him, that it doesn't matter if we know him or constantly a part of his life, that there are people out here that have that heart of gold and that actually care for the well-being of even the less fortunate. Okay. So listen, we always have a choice. We always have a choice to make the difference. Okay. Exactly, Carly. All right, so this is the theme for today. What does the collective need to know? All right, so we have honor the light in each other. We find ourselves. Oof. I feel like this is going to pull it together very nicely. All right, so 43. All right. So, honor the light. You are a light bearer. Your sole purpose is to redress the presence of darkness on this planet through shining the light. You are meant to do this in the ways that feel most uplifting to you. What brings brightness to your spirit? Do those things. How can you create a loving legacy to remind others of the light? Exploring and expressing the light in ways that remind others to seek the light too is a way to fulfill your divine destiny. Your light is powerful. Use it. People around you, perhaps even you, can sometimes get caught up in the troubles of the world and forget to focus on the light and their own creative power. Gently but persistently remind yourself and others to ask for divine help. This can be done according to each individual's belief system. Prayers will be answered. Focus on the light at specific moments during each day. Place sacred objects in your line of vision so you can see them and remember the light often. You are a light worker, a light bearer, one who is divinely designed to receive and transmit light for the benefit of humankind and Mother Earth. You have more influence in situations to bring about divine conclusions than you may realize. Don't be afraid to use your light in all possible ways. Damn. Okay. So pretty much everything that I just said, but it's always a good clarifier. And then we have, in each other, we find ourselves. There is a spiritual purpose that only you can fulfill. As you move forward on your journey, you create space for others to move along behind you. And as the ones ahead of you move forward, so too does room open up for your expansion. Upon this earth, we are all building the sacred temple, each fulfilling our task as we assist and support each other in our collective divine mission. How can you help with your heart most actively engaged? What can you offer which inspires and energizes you so much that others are uplifted in your presence? How can you receive from others joyfully, bringing them pleasure? Engage in giving and receiving deeply and with devotion. Your wisdom and openness to life generates healing for our earth. Healing is indicated, especially of wounds about connection and trust, safety and tribe, belonging and permission to be a unique individual. At the physical level, more vitality is indicated and ample energy for healing. At a spiritual level, a deepening awareness of unified consciousness is opening up within you, which will bring you into a deeper divine communion and increase your effectiveness as a healing presence and sacred activist in this world. You have a destiny to fulfill, and there will be much help from many different people to fulfill it. The universe wants you to succeed. Do not hesitate to ask and receive assistance, for your fulfillment of your own mission helps others. Boom. Okay. Um, so I love how Spirit can really tie in all the channeled messages within the cards. And when I read that, it was just, bam, mic drop. So I love it. I love it. So, hey, Danny, soul bro. Okay, so for anyone who does not know, tonight we will be going live on Danny's channel, Northern Comfort Tarot, at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to do a collaborative reading with a Mashai. And I think I'm saying that right, Danny. But we will be working with Aaron Herlihy from Angel Card Readings with Aaron Herlihy. And we will be doing a minimum donation of $15 readings. So you will actually get intuitive readings or intuitive guidance from all three of us for that $15. And, I think it's going to be so, so powerful. So yeah, I'm really excited to work with you again, Danny. I love it. So, okay, as far as love messages go for the collective today, we have wait, don't rush into it. Power, you instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. But we also have the soulmate card. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this, and they will manifest physically. So there might be a soulmate where you're trying to control your emotions with, try not to rush things and allow things to take a natural course. But deep in your heart, you already know the answer. So do what feels right. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Secret admirer, someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change, which is beyond our control. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. And sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. So it's really about that true acceptance. Okay, no matter what the relationships in your life look like, there is emotions or feelings that aren't really being communicated at this time. You can probably feel that. But you also have to accept that, this has been coming up a lot too. So we're like, why can't they just get out of their own way and be blah, blah, blah? Well, how many times have we said that to ourselves? Why can't we get out of our own way? Why do we have to feel a certain way? If we are feeling uncomfortable, the chances of them feeling uncomfortable are probably the same. So give a little gratitude, a little patience, and a little more acceptance with the people in your life, because everyone is dealing with this Mercury retrograde differently, okay? So don't make rash decisions out of guilt, what you think you should or should not do. Do what feels right and just allow things to happen as they should. This transformation is going to be good for both of you. And you know, it's about embracing, acknowledging, and accepting the things that you do like about each other and just allowing nature to take its course. There's no reason to rush because you should be focused on your own individual journey anyway. Whoever comes in and out of your life, you do not need to stop what you're doing for someone else. That is the worst state of codependency there is. So with that being said, I hope that resonates with y'all and that this gives you the encouragement that you need to start doing the work and to realize how freaking special you actually are. So I love you guys so much. What time is it? So I do have a little bit of time. I'm going to try and get some of the general April readings done. So I love y'all, and I will talk to everyone very soon. Bye, guys. Oh, don't forget, like, share, subscribe. If you need a private reading, please email me at whispersofgrace1016@gmail.com. If you do not need a personal reading, but you would like to leave a love donation, there is a donation link down below in the description box. Again, if you're catching the replay, drop me a comment. Let me know how this resonates with you. And if you know someone that might need to see this today, send it their way. The more that y'all interact with these videos, the more they're going to cycle. So let's make sure that we get these messages out so everyone can benefit. Okay. So I love y'all. Talk to you soon. Bye.